Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. It's wonderful to be here. And my name is Rick. And you guys on TikTok, you probably don't know that because I haven't been on for so long. Sorry about that. I haven't done it on purpose, but I am back. So a big thank you for being in here. I'm just getting all the things underway. And yeah, here we are. I appreciate you. Welcome aboard. Let's have some fun. We're doing a bunch of NES games. And for the first time on TikTok, we're actually going to be playing Doom today. So that'll be fun. I haven't done Doom on the top before, so we're going to slay some demons once we do these NES game warm-ups. How you going, Tony? Great to see you. Thank you for coming in. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you. And yeah, I hope you're having a fantastic day. I really do. You know, we don't even need to get the extra gems. I'm just going to finish this game. There are extra gems you can get in hidden areas, but we're not trying to collect every single diamond today. We're just trying to beat the game. I think there's a big difference between beating a game and completing a game. But yes, Tony, wonderful to see you. Thank you very much for being here. It is great to be back. And thank you for all the likes. As I said, I'm back every day now. Well, 6 days a week on TikTok anyway. So, actually could end up being more than that, but we'll see how we go. I'm actually trying to strategically split up whatever Wednesday, long story short, so I don't have to take the half a day off, but we'll see. Adam, great to see you. David Brown, thank you very much for being in here. Welcome aboard. I hope you're doing great. Appreciate you today very much, very much. Who else we got here? Everyone suck my balls and you lick my nuts. Da da da. I love the music. And so I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm all right. I was on the Gold Coast for the weekend, just getting some R&R with a girl and catching up with family, but I'm back now. Gold Coast was pretty nice on the Saturday. The weather, pretty crappy on the Friday, though. At least it worked out in the end. How you going, Casual? Good to see you. Casual tryhards in here. Nothing casual about being tryhard, mate. Trust me, we had this conversation last week. I know what being a tryhard's about. And, there we go. I should be more careful here. I shouldn't be dying yet. Who else we got? We've got Kozza in here. Good to see you, Kozza. Thanks for coming in. Zen, great to see you. Welcome. I turned my air conditioning. I was starting to get a bit warm up and yeah, I need to turn the aircon on. I was trying to turn my aircon on. There you go. It's starting to get a bit hot in here, so take off all your clothes, as Nelly once said. Yeah, dude, I'm a man of my word. I'm going to be doing Gunstar Heroes for you tomorrow. I am a man of my word. And even if I forget to put it in the description, I'll still do it for you. So, I'm a man of my word, Kozza. I promise you something, I'm going to do it. Do you want that to be the first game or the second game? I actually have time to do 2 games. So you want that to be the first game or the second game? By the way, Aussie Chick, yeah, I'm back properly now. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Yes, I am very sorry about last week. I tell you what was going on. I want to tell you guys what was going on, but I'm a little bit embarrassed, actually, because, you know, being an Ocker Aussie guy, I don't... You know, you don't want to be weak in front of everybody, you know what I mean? But, yes. I'm all good now and I'm back. It's good to see you, Aussie Chick. Alright, we'll warm up. Okay, no worries. This time tomorrow, be here, Kozza. This time tomorrow. Yeah, but I'm back. How you doing anyway, Aussie Chick? Everything all good with you? How are you and Mum doing? And plus the kids too. Don't think I'm not thinking of the kids. The kids too, of course. Right, back up here. How many of you guys used to play DuckTales back in the day? You know, DuckTales was in my first ever handful of NES rentals ever. I remember the first two games I think I rented were actually DuckTales and, well, Tiger Heli first, and then I think DuckTales after that. What the hell I was doing renting Tiger Heli, I don't know. For some reason that was a rental back in the day. How you going, Collector? It's good to see you. Thank you for being in here. You were doing well, Mum's doing well, kids are doing well. That sounds like the holy trifecta right there. Well, actually, you also need to be doing well. How you going, Shifty? It's great to see you. Hey, man, takes one to know one. Good to see you, Shifty. Thank you for being in here. Hope you're fantastic. You hope someone will buy their house so you can stay. Yeah, I'm almost certain that when this lease is finished, I'm actually becoming a gypsy. I really hope you get to stay where you are too, because it's a bit different for you. I understand that, because, you know, I can sleep in a freaking van or just go around in a rucksack, but I know you want to look after the kids and everything, so I can't even begin to imagine what a stress it is for you. So I hope you get to keep your place. Casual says, beat Road Rash 1 on stream 2 days ago. Chapter 5 was hell. Dude, it's funny that you say that, because I actually streamed Road Rash 2 once. No, sorry, Road Rash once on stream. And I got up to chapter 5, and that's when I just basically smashed the controller and was like, no mas. If you get the reference, no mas. Billy G, good to see you, Billy G. Tiger Heli, that's a flashback. The pictures looked amazing and the cartridges on the game didn't match. Yeah, you know, to be fair, like, Tiger Heli was kind of fun in short spurts. But it was like a port of like a 1984 or a 1985 like shooter, you know, it was very primitive. And so, yeah, like, it was fine. But the box did look way better than what the game actually was, definitely. Yeah, no mas. See, someone gets a no mas joke. And so Connie says, play Jackal one of these. You freaking got it. You only had to ask. You got it. You got it. I don't know when you're next going to be in here, but I will. Good to see you again, Connie, by the way. Yeah, I will. Yeah, no, when it comes to playing certain games, I give them the no mas treatment. Hey, Rick, why don't you play Earthworm Jim? No mas. Rick, why don't you do Zelda Link to the Past? No mas. Hey, Aussie Chick, thank you so... Look at that, I just got a glazed donut, everybody. Hey, Aussie Chick just sent me a glazed donut. What you some bitch is gonna send me? Wow, that's so totally entitled, isn't it? I hope everyone knows I'm just playing. There we go. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this fun little game where I play like the anti-streamer. Oh, I gotta get my Bad Bunny on. Remember Bad Bunny? No, not the musician, the streamer. Oh, hang on one sec. Yeah, Collector, I'm doing okay, thanks, mate. Really, everything's all good over here for the most part. I'm just tying up some loose ends here for the next 3 weeks, and then I'm heading off to Moe's home. How you going, Chrissy? Wonderful to see you. Thank you for being here today. Appreciate you. Welcome. Christian is in here today. A very big welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Alright. Oh, look at that. We get to fling off the seesaw. It's more like a catapult. I love it how Wendy calls it a seesaw. This thing's a freaking catapult. You could call it all the seesaws you want. This is a medieval catapult. Hope you're doing great, Chrissy. Thank you for being in here. Christian says, did I stream yesterday? Yeah, my first stream back was the evening stream yesterday. So the evening, so just so guys, so you know, if you're on American time, well actually that's a bit confusing. Well actually no, if you're on Asian time, then the TikTok stream is in the evening. If you're on American time, the TikTok stream is in the morning. And then around that, I'm on the other social. Sorry if that was confusing. I tried to explain it the best way I could. Asian time, Australian time, in the morning. Sorry, in the evening. And American time in the morning. Fuck, I messed that up. So Baby says you get the secret. Well, there's 3 endings. There's pretty much an ending for getting a certain amount of money. And then we're just getting the regular ending today. And then there's a brokey ending. You don't want the broke... Man, getting the brokey ending must be so freaking difficult. Because it's so easy to accidentally get a hidden diamond. Well, good to see you. Thank you for coming in. I hope you're great today. Welcome. Appreciate you. And Zach's in here too. Thank you for coming in, Big Zach. There we go. Got Big Dick Zach in the house. I don't know why I said that for, Zach. I was just trying to hype you up, bro. Maybe you're going great, Zach. Thank you for coming in. Pretty sure that goes against the terms of service. Oh, guys, well, Sinistubborn just gave us a raid. Well, that's pretty freaking generous. Good to see you. Hey, this is not the first time that we've had a kind raid from you. Thank you very, very much. There you go. How you going, Sinistubborn? Thank you for the support today. Hell yeah. How you doing? What did you have going on? And so BB says we want the broke ending. Yeah, but I don't want to stress out today. Can't I just play games and entertain with my charming personality and dashing good looks? I don't want to stress out today. Aussie Chick says, do you ever played Excitebike? I freaking grew up with that game. I played both the regular version and the Japanese version. I love that game. If you want Excitebike, you only had to ask. I could may have, if I don't have time to put it on for a bonus game today, we can put that on tomorrow. So far on Aussie Chick's wish list, she's got Excitebike and she's got Battletoad. And Baby says you need to fix the volume. It's very, very hard to hear you talk. Why is it hard to hear me talk? No one else has been complaining about it. Dude, I've got people that watch me every single day, and no one else has complained about the volume except for you. Yeah, I live in an old echoey house. I'm sorry, if you want Ninja-style freaking production, go watch Ninja. No, not all of us are viral freaking YouTube sensations. We work on it as we go along. No, fuck this guy. He's really starting to piss me off. There we go. Just being disruptive. Tony, good to see you. Oh, I already said hello to Tony about 50 times. Sorry, my friend. Force a habit. How you going, Carlos? Thank you for coming in. Yes, no, we could chuck on some Excitebike really soon. Let's see how long it takes us to do the Doom games today. And we'll go from there. I don't know how long you're hanging around for either. But if, I tell you what, I will definitely I'm not going to do Battletoads yet because I need to hype myself up for that. But I'll do Excitebike as a bonus game, if not tonight, tomorrow. I got you. I totally got you. That'll be a fun time. Yeah, we're doing DuckTales. I just thought we'd do a quick run of DuckTales. All of what, like 20 minutes to get through this. Then Punch-Out will be about 30 minutes. And then we'll have plenty of time for Doom. You do need a bit of time for Doom. So, I've literally been working on my time management today. Hey, well, hey, I tell you what. This stream was planned to be about 2.5 hours. But if you stay for 2 hours and 15 minutes, I promise I'll put Excitebike on at the end if you're here at the end. That works. I don't know. Yeah, as I said, we do have a lot. I mean, I don't mind if you leave and come back if you have things to do. Just as long as if you're here at the end of the 2 hour mark, I will still put on Excitebike. I just had a schedule today, that's all. How you going, Booney? Thank you for coming in. I hope you're great. Da 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 da, suck the ball. I think I need to see a psychologist. I have a weird obsession with that song. Hey on Tyrone, good to see you. Oh no, that's okay. Well, yeah, no, I understand. I at least know what you like now, and I can plan accordingly. The way my blood pressure is, I should hold off on Battletoads for a bit, but I'll definitely do Excite Bike for you. My blood pressure can't handle Battletoads right now. Yes. Oh, damn it. Oh, there it is. Hey, so you played Zelda 2 again after 3.5 decades. Man, that game is hard. So that's one of my favorite games, but I've been playing it for 3.5 decades. So that's the big difference. I've done a complete 180 of you. And I just want you to know, don't feel bad, Casual. That game's hard as balls. I've played that game a ridiculous amount. It's just like Punch-Out. It's one of my NES favorites. It's weird, man, because games like Punch-Out and Zelda 2, they're notoriously difficult. But just like anything that you mastered, you forget how difficult they are. Because, like Battletoads, for example, I can't play Battletoads to save my life. There's people out there that are really good at Battletoads. It's just amazing how, like, we're really good at some games, and then have, like, a small ceiling for others. Oh, look at you go, Aussie chick, sending me some of them drop beers. Thank you, Aussie chick. Aussie chick sending the drop bears, guys. You all know what a drop bear is, don't ya? And so Smeagol says, do you play any shoot 'em up? Sometimes, but they don't make good engaging streams, to be honest. Because the moment I turn my head to read a comment, a bullet will hit me and I'll blow up. So I would honestly say that shoot 'em up games are honestly the hardest genre to be social in. Even with racing games, I can turn my head and answer a comment on a straight. But shooting games, I mean, you can't move your eyes from the screen once. So they're not very engaging streams. I don't really have any interest in playing that genre more often than I have to. Run and guns occasionally. So like a Metal Slug or an original Contra that's not too hard, or a Jackal. Cool. But, hey, maybe we'll play Contra tomorrow, actually. We haven't done Contra here for a minute, have we? Do I play any of the Resident Evil games? I play most of them. I actually played Resident Evil 1 on the other socials earlier tonight. So, I play most of them. Yeah, Resident Evil is one of my main franchises. I've only done one Resident Evil stream on TikTok so far. And I'll be honest, guys, the slower paced streams don't go so well here. Because, I mean, it's TikTok. So, I really struggle to gain any interest with that when I put it on. That's not to say I won't try again, but, yeah, Resi does a lot better on my other socials, honestly. Yeah. So don't forget, I'm on red, I'm on blue, and I'm on black every day. Thank you for all the... Yeah, guys, if you want to help the homie out 100% for free, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. If you're on TikTok, keep tapping the screen. Tap that screen like your Friday night date, everybody. Build up those thumb wrestling muscles. Hey, God, Nikki V, great to see you. Thank you very much for hanging out today. Hope you're doing wonderful. There we go. We're almost up to Punch Out, then do. Oh, there it is. You may have beaten Dracula, Duck, but not me. If you want the treasures back, you'll have to catch me. Okay. We'll catch him. There you go. How's everything going anyway, Nikki V? You been good? As I said, you legends could be absolutely anywhere right now. And you're on one point only. We're the place where we're all about nostalgia with a smile and some new stuff thrown in. Casual gamer for the casual gamer. Social stream, not just a gaming stream. There you go. Alright, that one's done. Let's do some Mike Tyson Punch Out. So we got the middle ending there. And, alright. Nick B says, I'm just recovering from my Kona. Jeez, man. Fuck, that's heavy, eh? That's really, really heavy. How long were you in a coma for again, Nick Dog? Yeah, that's heavy, bro. So, if you don't mind me asking, what's been the most challenging things you've faced in your coma? 2 weeks. Fucking jeez, bro. Was that induced? Or was that from the incident at hand? How you going, Fieldsy? Great to see you. Thank you for coming in. I hope you're wonderful, brother. There it is. How you going, Scotty? Good to see you, man. Thank you very much for being in here. Ugh. Yeah, right. Quite often it is. And so I guess I was just curious. But that's a big relief that the doctors knew what they were doing. But 2 weeks, that's a long time, brother. It's a long time. But must be so crazy that you just lost 2 weeks as well. Sorry, forgive me, man. I'm just fascinated. Yeah. How you going, Big Dave? Great to see you. Thank you for coming in, legend. Welcome. It is a classic. I meant to play this the other day, and I had a few issues with the stream, so I didn't end up getting it on. So we're doing the playthrough today. The main event is some classic Doom action. Now, I've never, ever streamed Doom on TikTok before. So we're kind of testing the water with that, but I hope you enjoy it. Now, I don't know if there's any other Doom streamers on TikTok. Well, what's for breakfast? Oh, dude, I've already had dinner. So where I'm at, it's 10:30 in the evening. My girlfriend made a wonderful omelette, fried rice, and a papaya salad for dinner tonight. We just had something light because we've been eating shit all weekend. We've eaten way too much food this weekend. Runa, hey, you know what, Runa? Thank you so much. You are the first follow of this stream, so thank you very much. Hopefully we meet many more friends tonight, but thank you for being number one. Welcome to what we do. Well, Punch-Out's not too long, so hopefully you can at least see the start, but as I said, if you have to go Aussie chick, understand. Yeah, but we had papaya salad, rice, and omelette. How you going, I? Good to see you. And then yesterday, geez, yesterday we had Wahlburgers, El Caminos, and then we also had leftovers from the night before, so it was all on yesterday. You wish you could. You'll get there, Christian. They're out there, my friend. No, all right, Aussie chick. Hey, I appreciate you, girl. Thank you for coming back in. We'll see you tomorrow night. We'll see about getting one of your bonus games on. Hey, I might actually come on a little bit earlier tomorrow. I'll come on a half an hour earlier tomorrow. I was on last minute today because I'm sort of catching my breath and catching up with what I missed when I was gone. Christian, thank you for the diamonds as well, by the way. Appreciate you. Mark, Michael, babe, good to see you, Moe, Candy Floss. There you go, man. Your kindness is not going unnoticed, Christian. Thank you. Holy shit. But before Aussie Chick leaves, so there we go, guys. Aussie Chick dropped the Galaxy, and then Moe just bought me 50 roses. It's not even Valentine's Day. I'm feeling the love. And I'm trying to find... oh god, what am I trying to do? I don't know where... There you go, this one.
Good morning, my neighbors!
We got a couple funny ones here. Thank you, Christian, Aussie Chick, and Moe. Here we go. It's a bit of a throwback, this one. Don't lie to me. How many of you guys did the Urkel in your youth? Don't lie to me. How you going, David? Good to see you. I may have done the Urkel once or twice in 1994. So, yes. Yeah, that's it. Yes. Well, you know, my games are all about throwbacks, and so are a lot of my screens. That's planned deliberately. Night, Aussie Chick. I planned that out deliberately. But plus, our friends in America thought Urkel was cool for decades. Don't you remember? Cartman got an Urkel sleeping bag. It's my Urkel sleeping bag. It's the cute. Remember that episode? It was a real old episode of South Park, actually. It's my Urkel sleeping bag, isn't it cute? Alright, there we go. I'll be right back. Just putting my soundproofing back on. It keeps falling off like a total sunfish, but I think I got it fixed now. There we go. I was so confident that I won, I wasn't even on screen then. Look at that, I'm just like, I know I've won. And Nicholas, thank you so much for the follow, my G. I appreciate you. Welcome. Hey, as I said, everyone is welcome to lurk if they wish, but we are also a social stream. So we do encourage you to say hello if you like. Tell us where you're from, what you're all about, what games are your favourite. How you going, Orange Yoshi? Good to see you again. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Yes, it all adds up. And so, MFK says, hello from France. This game is effing great. I couldn't think of a better way to describe Mike Tyson Punch-Out, to be honest. Bonjour, it is motherfucking great. There we go. I've got to be careful how much I swear on TikTok, hey? I'm not usually really the PG streamer, but I'm working on it. Good to see you on TikTok, Dave. Thanks a lot, man. Alright. There we go. Down goes Fraser. Down goes Fraser. Wow, man, I might get a new record here. Look at that. Trin says Punch-Out's a best game. I feel like there's an inside joke here that I'm not following. Best, there you go. Down goes Fraser again. I could have gotten my record, but I think I just missed it. MFK, thank you so much for the follow. I tell you what, now we're cooking on grease. Hey, going, Macca. Great to see you back. Thank you for coming in. I'm back on the regular. Welcome in, Mac. Yeah, yesterday was... Sorry, last week was absolutely horrendous. And I just want to apologize for being gone for so long. So, thank you for your understanding, everybody. I don't like taking time off. And I literally generally don't do it unless I'm forced to. So it's good to see you back, Mac. Thanks a lot, man. I've already got tomorrow's stream planned as well. Oh, that's cool. I want to see that stuff, Dave. Yeah, tomorrow we're doing Gunstar Heroes. I'm going to try and sneak on Excite Bike for Aussie Chick. I might even play Contra as well, and we'll take it from there. Yeah, I'm using an emulator today, my brother, and I use a program called XSplit Broadcaster. So I use XSplit Broadcaster, and I'm running off Nestopia right now. Oh, it's in your picture. Yeah, it's very, very small on my end, though, brother. It's very small on my end. Hey, you on, Broccolo? Good to see you. Yeah, it's very small on my end. That's what she said. What she said. Yeah, we fly through Punch-Out pretty quick these days. So that's already the major circuit all done. No damage. I don't want to start flexing. Once I start humble bragging and humble flexing, that's when things start to go wrong for me. So we gotta not fall into that trap today, I think. Oh man. What has everyone got planned for the day? I know we got a lot of Americans getting their morning started. I hope you guys stick it to the man. I know it's Monday, so I know Mondays can be very, very difficult. My least favourite day is Sunday, because I know I've got a work week ahead. But once I get to Monday, I'm actually pretty good, just simply based on the fact that, you know, once you've hit the Monday, it's a new beginning. But, yeah. It'll be interesting to hear the fan reaction, speaking to Mondays, on Monday Night Raw this week. There's a lot of disappointment about the whole R-Truth release. I don't know if we got many wrestling fans in here, but R-Truth got released after 17 years. And the fan base, including myself, pretty devastated about it. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to hear what the reaction for the fans is. How you going, Danny Markham? It's great to see you. Thank you very much for hanging out. You main Little Mac and Smash? Oh, yes. Okay. I do like Little Mac and Smash. I wouldn't say I necessarily main him, but he's up there in my top pile of characters I use, definitely. How's everything going, Danny? You well, man? And again, Deku, Mac, thank you for all the likes. We're going to hit this goal in no time the way we're looking. And it says, I'm upset that they released Truth. I mean, no matter what happens, he's made millions. He's going to be fine. But, you know, it's just... I just wanted them to honor him. You know, 17 years and so many achievements. I just would have liked to be a bit more ceremonious, I suppose. But that's, yeah. I wonder what his rate was at the end. I know R-Truth was a glorified enchantment talent, but 17 years with a company, I'm sure he must have been on, like... He must have been on close to $1 million a year, even in his role. He must have been. There's, like, I know technically R-Truth's an enchantment talent, but someone as popular as him, they ain't on under $1 million. He's a draw. So I'm sure he's made a fortune. How you going, Zay? Speed, yes. Soda Pompinski's usually my worst fight, actually. You main Cloud? Oh, really? I like using Pit. I like using Bayonetta. I like using Simon or Richter. Oh, I'm not very good at Smash though, honestly. Straight up, not very good at Smash. Dango, I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for being in here. Oh, look at that. He was about to jab me in the face. Look at that. Alright, we made it another round. So Danny says he's getting the mowing done and it's already warming up here. It's crazy because it seems like in just 1 week where I live, it's gotten really cold. And like, it's literally winter only just started on the 1st, right? And apparently Moe was looking at the temperatures and next week we're going to go down to 9 degrees Celsius. And I'm just like, geez, that's like out of nowhere. It's like out of nowhere. Keep in mind, I live in a state that's just like Florida. So 9 degrees Celsius is pretty low for our culture. At the start of winter, with that being said. Ralph, I hope you're great. Thank you for being in here. Alright, he done. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah. No, it was really cold on the Gold Coast. I had a really thick jacket on. And, you know, we went for a walk along the beach and there was next to nobody surfing because even they found it too cold. Hey, going Tyler, wonderful to see you, legend. Thank you for being in here today. Welcome. Yes. Now, I sometimes mistime his bull charges for some reason in the World Circuit. Hopefully that's not the case today, but we'll see how we go. Won't get in my own head. I'll do my best to... There we go, that's numbered. Alright, cool. Hey, going Jonesworth, thank you very much for hanging out. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome. Hey, going Eric, wonderful to see you, G. Okay, there we go. We got the second one. So I don't think there's going to be any problems getting him now. Adam, wonderful to see you, legend. Thank you for coming in. Frank, good to see you. And by the way, Big J just sent me a shit ton of diamond. Hey, bro. Do you treat me like you treat all your little French girls? Man, I appreciate that. Thank you so much for looking out for your boy. Look at that. Look at all those diamonds. How you going, Proper Music? Thank you for coming in, brother. We only got 4 peeps left, then we're on to our main event. Yes, so damn, I swear Big J is sending me every single emoji that's available on TikTok. Hey man, they all add up at the end of the month. I appreciate you. Look at you spoiling me. Stevie Fields, it's great to see you. We're running some Morning Doom after this one. I'm so sorry I got cut off last night. I'm a little bit embarrassed. I had the wrong settings on. I've got the right profile set up for maintaining my temperatures, and I forgot to load it. And I cooked my computer from my own stupidity last night, so I apologize. But I've got everything under control now. I'm going to get a new thermo paste done when I get to Moe's neck of the woods. But yes, so I was a bit embarrassed. I didn't get to finish the bonus game, but I might try and do it again tonight. Eric says, how's the weekend? Oh man, it was fantastic. Little R&R. We just ate too much food. We just ate way too much food. I tell you what, one of my favourites, so obviously Friday was awesome, period, because I got to see the family. They brought food over and that was a wonderful memory. But my most favourite thing about Saturday was when Moe and I went to El Camino. Bro, that's such a vibe. I was a little bit cynical on the place because TGI Fridays is just across the way, and I think TGI Fridays is completely overrated. And so I was like, alright, well, we'll check out El Camino. And that place absolutely fucking rocked. Between the music, the vibe, the drinks, and the food. Oh my gosh, it was so good. I would 100% go back there again. The thing is, I would either go there for dinner or go there to party. That's how awesome it is. Mac, I want to thank you so much for the Allen's Lollies, my brother. Well, what colour snakes? There you go. I can see some green ones and some red ones in there, Macca. Thank you very much. And Big J says, don't worry, Rick. TGI Fridays is extremely overrated. I think so. One thing I will say that's positive about TGI Fridays is the waitresses that worked there were extremely helpful and friendly, but the food is crap. Yeah, we finished Resident Evil 1. At least we finished the main game, but yeah, I got to the bonus game, and Damo says he ate a bunch of pizza tonight. Oh, what pizza did you get? Please tell me you got the 4 and 20 crust like I did. That was awesome. I got the Domino's pizza 4 and 20 meat pie crust. That was so good. TGI's fell off. It was good back in the day. It seems to be the common story on things, hey? I could believe that. But yeah, as I said, nothing wrong with the staff. The ladies that worked there were all wonderful and friendly, but it was just garbage. I just, actually, to be fair, my meal at TGI Fridays was pretty good. But I spent like $40 Australian like about a month ago for Moe salmon, and I was like, okay, well it's like no, it wasn't that much. I think it was like $38. That's Australian, so I don't know what that's in like US, $25 maybe. And so I was kind of like, okay, well if I'm gonna spend that much, it's a little bit pricey, but it's probably gonna be really, really big. And then her food came out, and granted, she had a piece of salmon, and it was actually very nice. But here's the problem. It was like the smallest piece of salmon ever, and the whole plate was just loaded with chips. So essentially you paid 38 Australian dollars for a plate of chips and a small piece of salmon. And I was just thinking, you fucking kidding me, dude? I'm not coming back to this fucking... I was like, are you kidding me? Yeah. Oh, fantastic. But please too, Tamo. You have to keep on top of me for that. I'm sorry for being a bad friend. I'm just always boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Yeah, and you know me. I'm not a cheapskate at all. I just like to feel like I get my money worth. But put it this way. No, well, you see, we don't have a tipping culture in Australia, but funny you said that. I still gave the waitress $20 just because she was so friendly. Even though we don't have a tipping culture. Like, Australia's one of those places where there's no tipping culture, but if you do get table service and it's exceptional, it's nice to give a little something, you know what I mean? But there's no tipping culture here. But I gave her $20 because she was fantastic, but... Yeah, she it's not her fault that the food was crap. I don't know what, she did her job, it's not her fault the food was crap. Yeah, that's what I mean. Big J says the waitress was extremely nice. That's what I mean, it's not her fault the food was crap. Yeah. You're gonna have a little bit of class, you know what I mean? So when someone looks after you, you do a good deed. It's just called having class. How you going, Hector? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. But yeah, just going back to like, so let's just say they charge $38 and you got a small piece of fish only and a plate of chips. I'm just saying, why don't you just charge $45 for it? and provide a big motherfucker fish. And then at least it'll be like, hey, a bit hexy, but I got a big meal. Why rather than like charge $38 and have to be the small piece of garbage, charge $45, boom, full for the whole night. I don't know, maybe I just look at food different. Oh, well, you made a week proper music. At least look at it from that point of view, eh? Thank you again for all the reactions, guys. And Roberto Martinez says, have you ever beaten Mike Tyson? Oh, bro, you're about to see him go to school. You're about to see him go to school. But, you know, we went to El Camino, and as I said, it was a little bit hexy only because we had the Sunday surcharge. But the food was great. Maybe a tiny bit overpriced, but the experience was fantastic, so still worth it. So, as I said, we both had really nice pale ales, and there was great music, a great vibe. It was busy, everyone was having a good time. It was a great vibe without being too much. And then I got the burrito with the corn chips, and it also had the El Diablo sauce, which was the only ordinary thing about the meal. The El Diablo sauce, because really it just tasted like Master Foods chili. It was nothing special. But the burrito was okay, and the corn chips, and then the star of the meal was the fajitas. We ordered the fajita plate with extra fajitas, and lucky we did that because there was a shit ton of food there that we needed to fit on the things. And yeah, the fajitas were fantastic. We got the pulled beef fajitas, and man, that was delightful, so delightful. And Nunya, thank you for coming in, and thank you for the follow, my friend. Yeah, we were just talking about that, and we're going to touch on that again in a second, Big J. Hey, Nighthawk, wonderful to see you, and thank you again for last night, you legend. And so, yeah, I never had, I have to admit, Danny, shit, I never had the code when I was a kid. I only ever had the code for Macho Man, so every time I lost against Mike Tyson, I had to reload again against Macho Man first, you know? So it was always so frustrating. How you going, Pringles? Good to see you. But yeah, it's really, really sad with the, Sorry, guys, I could usually beat Macho Man without taking a hit. I'm just not concentrating right now. No excuses, just, at least we won't get knocked down today, there's that, so, you know. Yeah, the whole R-Truth thing, I'm very disappointed. Look, you know, at the end of the day, he's in his early 50s. I mean, he's only got so much gas left. But that's not my issue, I just wanted them to honour him. He contributed a lot, 17 years is a long time. I just felt like his release was unceremonious. So I'm not even upset that they let him go. I'm upset that it was non-ceremonious. Dude, I think so. Have you heard about the hate Triple H has been getting? He made a corporate post about something that he's been like X-bombed with like, we hate you, Hunter. Why the fuck you let R-Truth go? And like, I kind of feel that's a bit shit. Because you shouldn't harass people no matter how much you hate a decision, but at the same time, it just goes to show how vocal people are about it. Cherokee says you smoked too much 420 and flinched too much for this game. So that's where I struggled when I used to be a Mike Tyson master. And then when I got back into streaming, I struggled with him at first. And the main reason I struggled with him at first was because of the flinching. You know, I'm older, a bit more tense, not as relaxed. But I've learned to calm down in the Mike Tyson fight, and now it doesn't stress me out anymore. So, but yeah, I'm surprised you flinch so much. You're stoned. How do you flinch when you're on the weed? Exactly, and that's what I think too. Like, I think a lot of people think Paul owns the whole company. There's such a big misconception with dumb fans that think Triple H runs the whole freaking company. People don't realize that all Triple H does is run the freaking booking. He's just a he runs TV and the booking and some things with talent. He doesn't run the back end of the company. He's not looking at the checkbooks. It's like, yeah. I kind of feel bad for him, to be honest. He's like, he seems, it's like, it's kind of like a case of shoot the messenger, to be honest. Well, you know, I think Gunja would help you in games where you need to relax a bit. There are games where relaxing certainly helps. We're off to a pretty good start here, homies. Oh, geez, that one nearly caught me out. Oh, down goes Fraser. I feel you, Proper. I feel you, my guy. Nunya says, I have a quick question. Have you noticed issues with... I haven't, actually, to tell you the truth, because this is actually my first stream back, believe it or not. In, you know, I usually stream on TikTok every day, but this is my first stream back in about 5 days. But I will tell you that I haven't had any issues tonight. I can't tell you about the last 4 days, but I'm not having any issues tonight, for what it's worth. So, yes. He's the face of the company and people attack it when they feel it necessary. I understand that he's the face of the company, but that's an unfair position to put him in when he's not balancing the checkbooks and the hiring and firing of talent, is all I'm saying. But you're right, he is the face of the company, hence he's like they're shooting the messenger. he's almost like a mascot, really, more than the... You know, really, Danny, if you think about it, he's like the mascot, he's like the poster child. It's still... No. You like to see me play Super Punch Out? Roberto, I play that game and I will do it one day, my friend. Surreal says, when you got hit, how did he knock you down? He only knocks you down in one punch in the first minute and a half. You just have to survive his uppercuts. If you survive the first minute and a half, he don't knock you down. That's it. Survive the first minute and a half and the rest is pretty easy. Yes. Yes. You're like, yeah, well, it depends which one, because sometimes Metroidvanias are a little bit puzzle-filled. But generally speaking, yeah, sure, definitely. One, two, three, four. Get your ass on the floor. Everybody get up, get down. Oh, gosh. Almost done. You guys ready for some Doom? I hope so. Oh, damn it. Come on. I hope we can still beat him. And I haven't dragged this out to the third round in ages. No, we beat him in the second round. Look at that. There it is. Oh, gosh. There it is. You're a tough Mac. I've never seen such finger speed before. There you go. Don't say that in 2025. There it is. So that's basically how it's done, guys. So we're going to load up the main event. We're going to play Doom today. We're going to do the middle difficulty for the first episode, and then we'll take it from there. So we're going to do, since I'm playing solo today, I am going to do Hurt Me Plenty. So, yeah. Now, I've never done Doom before on TikTok. You guys on the Red have seen it heaps, but I've never done it on the TikTok before. It'll be interesting to see how it all goes. So we're going to do Knee Deep in the Dead, Hurt Me Plenty. And let's freaking go. Let's rock out with our TikTok out, eh? Nuts. Here it is. I love the remix of the album, by the way. The album remix here is fantastic. They did such a great... You could play the original music, but the remix of the original tunes, they'd absolutely slap. There we go. Alright. I think there's a chain... I can't remember if there's a chain gun here on this difficulty or if it's the next one up. But yeah, we're playing on Hurt Me Plenty. Nah, it must be from Ultra Violence up. That's alright. I could have done Ultra Violence today, but I'm not feeling brave enough by myself. Oh, you saw the Xenopixel poster, a funny guy but spoke facts. Oh, I appreciate that, Rush. Thank you. Yeah, it's just, you know, when it comes to this content creation game, if you're given lemons, make lemonade. I mean, you know, sometimes it's just fun to turn trolls into content, bro. Or dumb comments into content, you know. For everyone's enjoyment, except maybe the person it's about. You do get some ignorant comments almost on the day. I've actually been really lucky today. Everyone's been very nice today. This has been one of those days where no one's pissed me off, but we still got about an hour left of it, so we'll see how that goes. Everyone's been very nice to me today. Okay. But thank you for watching on TikTok and on the Red. Sorry I'm talking in code, but the TikTok algorithm's very strict in regards to talking about other socials, guys. Very strict. Oh, hang on. We've run out of bullets already. Oh gosh. Plenty of handgun ammo, but you may as well be using a gel blaster. It's pretty useless. Outside like the easiest difficulty, I think the handgun's freaking useless in this, eh? I felt like the handgun was better in Wolfenstein, and this is pretty shit. Well, there we go, we cleared house there. I think there's a shoddy shells there, yep. Alright, we're out. So, I'll tell you a story, my story of Doom. If I wanted to play the full version, I had to go to a friend's house, but my dad had a really good high-end computer in the early 90s. I think he got it in 93, 94. It was like a DOS Windows computer, but it was like really high-tech for the time. And we ended up getting Doom for like I think $9.99 at the Tandy or whatever, or at the Harvey Norman, one of those places. You know, back when you could get like a shareware game for a sixth of the price, get like a third of the game, but if you wanted the rest, you had to pay for it. But I tell you what, man, we just had the shareware version of Doom, which I think just gave you knee deep in the dead. And bro, I didn't care. I just played that episode over and over and over and over and over, and I loved it. I didn't care. So I basically played my $9.99 shareware copy of Doom. And that's pretty much all I had for Doom until I got the PlayStation version, and then I had all the extra levels. But yeah, nah, such good memories, really good memories. But those shareware games back in the day were the business. I had Doom, I had Wolfenstein. Now I could be mistaken, but I think this was a small period in time where, because I wasn't living with Dad, but for a small period of time, he was into PC games a bit. And I don't know if I've got my facts wrong. I'll have to ask him. But I think he sent away and got the rest of Wolfenstein. I think we had the shareware version of Wolfenstein. And then I think he actually sent away and got the rest. I think. Because I think Dad told me he beat the Big H. So, yeah. Anyway. Sorry, guys. Just reminiscing. And that's the beauty of what we do here. It's always fun to reminisce. Doom gives you the nuke. Well, that's another great game. I'd love to learn how to play that sunbish again. Thank you all very, very, very much for being here today. And if you guys would like to help and support 100% for free, hit the thumbs up button. You are welcome to bring in your rich aunties and uncles as well, but it's not a requirement. Yes. I think we're out of here. I think we just had to walk down both those corridors and this floor starts opening up, I think. I don't know where the pressure plate was. We must have hit one. I wonder if it's here. Is there a pressure plate here? It might be this. I don't know. I don't know where the pressure plate is. But anyway. No, that's okay, Proper Music. Thank you for hanging out with us. It's all good. I appreciate that. I really just thought I'd try out Doom and said I've never streamed Doom on the other social before, so I just thought we'd try it out, see what's up, have some fun. It's a win-win as far as I'm concerned. Quite busy, I'm still having fun shooting demons, so whatever. Look at that, man. I just love blowing them up into a pile of guts with a barrel. That's pretty fun. That's always pretty fun. Now we finally have this badass chain gun, everybody. Time to take these fools to school. It's just like when Apollo Creed was like, hey, yo, it's time to go to school. And then Drago's like, you're one of those. Yeah, you're one of those. Alright. Well, I'm going to try and save these chain gun bullets for now, just because we're going to need to take out some mobs in the next level. So, how you going, Captain BS? Wonderful to see you this morning. We're starting to get a little bit quiet in the chat there. Thank you for coming in and reminding me I have friends, bro. Appreciate you, buddy. Damn, I just got flanked. I didn't even... Oh, look at Porky Pig over here. You know what that little pig looked like? He looked like Porky Pig had a bad ecstasy tablet, everybody. Poor Porky Pig just had a bad ecstasy tablet. Oh my gosh. Hey, so are you, man. Tell me how your downtime's going, brother. Fill me in on what's going on with your downtime, my homie. Ah, shit. I don't even remember. Dude, dude, that was a bit clumsy. That was a bit clumsy. I don't remember the last time I did that. That was clumsy as fuck. It's alright. I know where I'm going anyway, so it's fine. Oh, we got that other card already. We just need to find the... Okay, let's just find the exit. It's fine. Here it is. There it is. So we won't slip and fall again. Alright, so there's the bridge. Alright, cool. I mean, if there's an exit there, touch the door and away we go. There you go. Hey, Steve, thank you for all the reactions. You've nearly taken us to the home straight, brother. Hell yeah, we're almost home. Goal reach, yeah, man. Great job, guys. Absolutely phenomenal job. We got the holy trifecta here. I know the Diamond's goal is ambitious, so don't take that one too seriously. But you know, the followers' goal, we'd love to have you back. They don't cost nothing. Liking the tapping the stream, that doesn't cost nothing. All helps us out. All shows support. Man, I hate these grey ones. On any difficulty, you get shot by one of those, you can get killed in up to 3 shots. Those grey sunbishes can change your day in a hurry. Damn, I just blew up like 4 of those sunbishes in the distance. That was awesome. Alright, so this bit can... I think God hurt me plenty. We're not going to have any issues. If you're playing single player on Ultra Violence or Nightmare, you can have a bad time very quickly here. But I think we'll be okay today. We've got the right gun equipped, and I can't be... Yeah, no, we're all good. So you just have to worry about those grey sunbishes. They're the tough ones. Get rid of them and you're okay. Yeah, this is almost sorted. Did I play Matt Mania, aka Exciting Hour? You know... I had someone request that pretty recently for whatever Wednesday, and I don't remember it being as fun as what I found it, to be honest. I actually played Matt Mania, and it wasn't too bad. Like, there are wrestling games I prefer, but it got a passing grade for me, considering how old it is. Like, it's like a 1985 game, but it's alright. It's alright. Obviously, being that it's such a retro arcade game, it can be a little broken. Hey, that's really good. Actually, I think you're onto something with that, Captain BS. I think doing things together and holding each other accountable, I think that's a pretty good plan. But you all need to be strong, you know. You can't go out and eat 50 meat pies one day and be like, oh, look, we can cheat today. You know, you have to be like, no, we can't do this. Man, you got this, Captain BS. You got this, bro. Damn it. It's a miracle you have enough bullets in the harder difficulties to get through this damn thing, hey? Oh, dude, see those grey fuckers? Man, they're the worst. Those grey fuckers are the worst. Oh, there it is. Oh, jeez, man. I just realized I didn't realize I didn't have any 9mm bullets left. Fucking hell, bro. All right. I got no 9mm bullets left. I think I may now have a few. Oh gosh darn it. Oh, there we go. We stocked up a little bit. Oh my gosh, bro. I can't see shit. In some of the other versions of Doom, you actually can see a bit more. Oh, god darn it. Oh, come on, bro. Hard to shoot in the dark, mother bitch. Alright, we need to go back to this. I gotta run in here and open the door. Get out. Far out. It sounds like Andrew Hulshut from YouTube. It's cool. Really? Maybe send me the link and I'll have a look into that sometime. Hey, God Helsing, good to see you. Thank you for coming in today. And Liquid Sunset, thank you for the follow. I didn't miss anybody, guys. I just had my head down there because that level was a bit of an arse. But we're through it now. We're through it. Well, I want you on this planet for at least another 40 years, Captain BS. So it does have to be done. You can't leave me. You can't leave me while I'm on this planet, Captain BS. You can't leave me. Not allowed. Now all these secret doors and compartments are gonna open up the moment I get this red key. It's like a trap. So I'm stockpiling my bullets here. You watch. Surprise! Arsehole's got nothing on me, but it's alright. You played Doom yesterday on the PS5. Do you ever play cross-play with your friends? We do a lot of cross-play with the community on here, actually. Oh, there it is. There's that first little bit. Fuck yeah, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hope you're doing great, Johnny. Thank you for being in here, by the way. So we got a red door here. Oh, man, I've got an itchy back as well. Not that anyone wanted to know that, but I got one. I can't remember where I have to go now. I got distracted. Oh, that's it. I just needed the blue key. So where's the door? It's over here somewhere. Boy. Okay. How you going? Good to see you, Kid Jackson. Thank you for... Fuck! Good to see you. Fuck. Oh, God. Look at me and my lovely language today. Hey, you know, something about Australians that you might not know. When we say really vulgar words, if we're stressed out, it instantly makes us feel better. It's just something about our culture. Hey, we say vulgar words, and we instantly feel better. It's just a little something about our culture. Say vulgar words, instantly feel better. So, yeah. It's a little part of, yeah. Anyway. Ah, crap. Classic late nights. Oh, man, dude, right? Like, Doom in the late nights, Mortal Kombat in the late nights, NBA Jam in the late nights. The list goes on and on. But I used to play this. This was one that I played late nights at my dad's house, this game. This one I played at my dad's. The other ones I played with friends. But this one I played at dad's. Okay, I think we can get out of here now. What do I have for dinner? So Moe made omelette, steamed rice, and papaya salad. We had a light dinner because we've been eating but nothing but crap the last couple days. So we had a bit of a fresher, bit of a lighter dinner. I'm still full, to be fair. Like I'm still full. It's not like I didn't eat enough, but just a bit of a lighter meal today. What about you? What did you end up having? Oh, Mario Kart 64. Man, I kind of missed out on the Mario Kart 64 thing, hey. Yeah. Super Mario Kart I did, but Mario Kart 64, that was, yeah, that's another level up. Oh, thank you, man. I'm sorry. I really felt really bad it was cut short. I just, I forgot to turn the right settings on my computer and I cooked it. I've got the heating issue solved until I get a repasting, which I'm doing at the end of the month. But I accidentally forgot to put the right profile on. And, yeah, I ended up overheating the computer during the... my fault. So yeah, I abruptly disconnected after 3 hours. How you going, AJ Riddle? Good to see you, man. Thank you for being in here. Oh, okay. I've only got 40 shells here. This could pose a problem. All right. Oh man. Another box of shells. Okay, I think I should be able to go Leroy Jenkins pretty soon. But I want to say this for when I hit. Oh, dude, they nearly got me by surprise. Jeez, man, those little grey suckers are the ones that piss me off the most. Look at that. Do you guys have access to PAL Japanese and US? Well, we do PAL here in Australia. But, I mean, you can get imported stuff from different websites or whatever. Fucking hell, hang on. Oh, I really screwed this up. Lucky I had enough shells. I really screwed that up. I think one more level and then the boss fight. Okay, we got a few dudes in here. How you going, Saeed? Thank you very much for coming in. I hope you're having a great day. Appreciate you watching. And once again, all my new friends in here, thank you for following. We hope to see you every single morning or evening, depending on your time zone. Sucking on Rick's nuts. Ah, Phil, you know what? I understand that you can load up the console and type in codes, but I'm actually not playing the original DOS version, so I don't have the text console here, bro. Well, actually, technically I do, but I'm not going to use it. Actually, I do. Forgive me, my mistake. I do, actually. But no, I'm not going to use God mode today, bro. There we go. Forgive me, guys. I'm not being a boring streamer on purpose. I'm just trying so fucking hard not to die here. Alright. Phil, you literally just came into the stream and you've started bossing me around. You gotta fucking... Some bitches gotta stop fucking doing that to streamers. Hey, just coming in, not even saying hello and introducing themselves and just fucking bossing streamers around. The fuck you think this is, cunny? I'm here to make friends and I'd like to have a conversation with you and see what you're about, what you're into, what games you like. But one thing I don't like is being fucking bossed around, cunny, alright? We don't do bossing around in here. There you go. Phil says I'm a Doom player and helping. Well, I'm okay with getting a little advice off peeps, but not until prompted. I understand that, you know, sometimes directing the streamer is a fun thing to do, but the polite thing is to wait until prompted or ask first. Anyway, damn, we're not off to a great start this level. There we go. All right, now we can bounce back from this. Hey, God, Hori, thank you for being in here. And yeah, AJ, good to see you still in here too, you legend. Gosh, I think there's a red door all the way back. I think I have to go in here and then there's a red door. There you go. It's probably good that we're going back here anyway. I have to collect those extra health items. Oh, gosh. Well, I just ran straight into that, didn't I? There you go, Colin. Good to see how I'm alright, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Everything's all good over here, Colin. How you doing today? Well, there you go. I just got a big bukkake party on my face. Fucking hell. There you go. We don't want no bukkake kaki, everybody. It's gross. Oh. I think there's going to be a switcher. I better shoot all these sumbitches here. And so Maz says, am I enjoying Doom? I am. I am. I kind of take for granted how much I've played this in multiplayer lately, so I just have to be a little bit more cautious when I play on my own. When I play multiplayer with friends, I'm very Leroy Jenkins, but I have to be a little bit more tactful today. But it's working out. We're doing all right. We've got the last level next. Oh, jeez. All right, here it is. I think this is the exit over here. Fantastic. Boom. There we go. Sure, well, don't forget, Colin, at this time, it's like 11:30 in the evening, so she's actually getting ready for bed, my brother. She's getting ready for bed. So, tell me about your day, Maz. What you up to? And Paragon says, Doom, I got to meet one of its creators at GDC once. Romero, who's got a deathmatch, was slaying everybody. That's pretty cool that to this day he still plays the OG Doom. He obviously loves his creation very, very, very much. Good for him. It's 11:30 p.m., Colin. Not much. Well, hey, hopefully you find something to do or a fun game to play a little bit later on then, Maz. All good. How you going, James? Good to see you. Thank you for coming back in. Wow, that's like 2 visits in a week. I gotta say, James, I'm feeling a little bit spoiled today. It's like 2 visits in a week. Look at you, lucky me. Danelle says R-Truth got released. See, I'm not even upset that he got released. What I'm upset about is that he got released unceremoniously. Like, I think he should have had, like, some kind of farewell or some thank you or something. Because, he's just so beloved and he's done so much the last 17 years. Not to mention his career before that. And so he just, yeah, I just feel like corporations are pretty brutal sometimes. You know, I don't mind capitalism if it's ethical, but you know, not caring about the people who make your business, that's kind of unethical. But yeah, it's a shame, man. TKO is just so corporate now. If you're not read it, Master of Doom is a great book. Audiobook narrated by Will Wheaton of all people, hey? Master of Doom by Will Wheaton. Now, like, that's, wow, that's pretty cool. Will Wheaton. Changing my user scenario here. Bear with me for a second. Alright, cool. Carmack got arrested for stealing computers. That's what it was all about, eh? All right, so we're gonna very quickly try and get through one more episode. But we're just gonna play on a very low difficulty because I'm gonna be going overtime today, if you don't mind. Normally I'd probably play Shores of Hell on Hey Not Too Rough, but I got places to be, so we're gonna just run through this very quickly today. Thank you for coming back in, Damo, by the way. We'll do this. I don't get very lost in this one these days. It should be fine. I can't see this episode taking more than 30 minutes. We're all pretty experienced on this one these days. There's that. At least I can't, like, blow up in these little maxi pads today because I got no one else in here. Pressure plates, whatever they are. But did it. Oh damn, I didn't see that sumbitch coming. Alright. Well, how do I get that down? There must be a switch here that I'm missing. Oh yeah, there sure is. Okay. How you going, Perth boy? It's great to see you. Thank you for coming in, legend. Appreciate you. There we go. Now this should take me to the end, I think. Yeah, there it is. Just like that. That's one level done. Did we get par? Did we get par? I felt like that was pretty quick. Did we get par? Yeah, boom. I got par. Motherfuckers, I got par. Probably the only time in episode 2. Hope you're doing great, Perth boy. Colin says, have I played Wolfenstein? Yeah, look, you know what? I do play Wolfenstein, however, I think playing that on TikTok for obvious reasons would not be a very, very good idea. And I don't think I need to explain why. And it just is what it is. So, you know, source material a little bit more sensitive than Doom, I think. So, yes. For the record, I'm not offended by it, but I'm just saying it, you know. Not me. Oh, there we go. There we go. So what's over here? There's like a door. I think the last key's just in here. I think. Oh, there it is. Boom. And we just got to go back the way we came. You only start getting confused if you don't go back the way you came. How you going, Steve McVie? Good to see you, legend. Thank you so much for coming back in. We're just doing some Doom. I know how to do most of this episode as well without looking at the map, so we'll get through this very smoothly. Episode 1 and 2 are very easy for me. Don't get me to play the rest. It will not end well. That's right, there are a lot of dogs in Wolfenstein, hey. No, it's okay, Steve. I was away as well for a few days anyway, man. So don't even stress. I was away for a few days. The girlfriend and I got some R&R on the Gold Coast. So I was also gone, bro. Back now, however. Back now. Did it. Sucking on my booty, but did it. Yeah, I remember you, man. I want to hear all the dirty details. Tell me about your trip. Tell me about your trip. Tell me about the food. Did you get a deep clean at one of the famous bathhouses there? I want to know every dirty detail. I really want to get a Turkish bath one day. They say after a Turkish bath, you'll never feel as clean again in your whole entire life. So one day I want a Turkish bath. Yes. And Hori, thank you again for the follow, my friend. Hey, welcome to the club, my friend. Appreciate you. Hopefully we see you a lot more often. You can join us for the fun. Yeah, I can understand that. You said the Turkish bath was good, but it hurt a bit. It would be because they're getting all the dead skin off you. Hey, good to see you too, Tony. Thanks a lot. But yeah, I saw one of the travel bloggers I watched, Drew Blitzky, do it, and they're literally like getting this towel and they're literally scraping like all the dead. It's like, yeah, right. You know, they're like literally taking dead skin off your body that you didn't even know you had. How you going, GC? Thank you for coming in. GC says, I just came across your stream. Well, it's good to meet you, man. My name's One Coin Only, aka Rick. And I am the casual gamer for the casual gamer. We're all about nostalgia with a smile and some new stuff thrown in. So I mainly do these retros, but I do play the new game from time to time. And I'm not just a gaming stream, also a social stream. Don't be afraid to say hello. Thank you for being. Tell us about yourself, Corb. And how you going, Hit Monkey? What are you supposed to do? It's simultaneously Monday and Friday. So what you're basically saying, it's Monday, but it's like your Friday. Is that what you mean? Otherwise, I'm freaking confused. Yes. By the way, just a heads up, I'm picking up the new Switch this week. So we got that to look forward to as long as the capture card streams it okay, which I don't see why it wouldn't. Yeah, first day of work and last day of the work for the week. Steve says every day he was in Turkey, he went on a boat trip. Jeez, man, if you're doing that every day, there must have been a lot to see. Sorry, guys. Yeah, man. There must have been a hell of a lot to see. Did I get a mortgage to pay for what, brother? Bro, no bank gonna give me a mortgage. Trust me on that. I took a strange vacation, only working one day this week because it's Nicole's birthday. Ah, nice. Well, what are you guys gonna do for the special day? Ah, you were drinking on the party boats, of course. And so you fucking well should be too, bro. Nothing wrong with that. But makes sense now. Dude, I'd love that. I think Moe and I would have the time of our lives on a cruise, honestly. Maybe that can be our future plans. But I've never taken... The only thing is, I've never taken such a long break from the stream before. I don't know how that would go. Because I can't stream if I go on a cruise. Yeah, maybe one day. Maybe one day. We'll see. Well, yeah. How you going, Eugene? Thank you for coming in. I hope you're amazing. And if not, well, hopefully that changes in the future. We don't want anyone to be sad in here. Not even you, Payron. Yes. Gonna go find sushi, I don't know, maybe a movie and some shopping. Yeah, we still need to see the new Karate Kid movie. Steve says you deserve a holiday like that. Nah, man, my compromise, honestly, bro, is, I mean... My audience is very understanding of how much time I gotta spend overseas. Not that it really makes a difference on the stream. But even so, my luxury's being able to take my work with me to Moe's. I don't need to be doing anything bougie on top of that for now. I promise you guys something. When we hit a really big major life milestone, then I'll do something a little bougie to reward myself. But until then, it's just hustle and grind, baby. Let's go. In the future, I'll reward myself. Here, monkey. Yeah, dude, yes. Do I work hard? Yes. But I'm a fucking streamer and content creator, bro. I'm not pouring concrete, you know what I mean? There we go. We're just going to get out of this last area. Cruising USA was a good gig. Yes, it wasn't a bad run. How you going, Jeff? Oh, look at you. You're on the red today. Good to see you, Jeffrey Williamson. Thank you for coming in. Once again, you legends, I'm on the red and I'm on the black today. TikTok. Watch wherever you like. I think we've unlocked the area. Well, it's not just that. It's actually, if it was just a stream, it would be blissful. But you know, I'm juggling some family stuff, and then obviously the brand, and then some other responsibilities, and you know that sort of is a challenge. It's not the streaming by itself. You know, I'm just like every other man. Every other man that's juggling, you know, whatever. You know, it's just a man thing. I will say this, And this is not to be soft at all, because, you know, I don't want to preach weakness or nothing. But I have recently had a panic attack or two, and I've never gotten them to the point of, like, what I've been getting them now. Like, yeah, so it's been a little bit concerning. I don't know if it's something that's come with age or if it's, yeah, but yeah. I don't know if that's relatable or not. It might not be. If it isn't, forgive me. But it's only started pretty recently. Thank you, Damo. It's been great. Bird Boy thing says the thing and say, yeah, because I'm not trying to be a soft cock or be weak or nothing. I'm just telling you what happened. I got a really bad one. I got 3 in the last week. I got one where I was sort of like not getting volume rich air last week, and then I got one on the stream just before I went away. And then when I went away, I was fine. And then once I've come back, it's sort of creeping up on me again. So, yeah. That's yeah. Just telling you what's happening. I don't know what it's all about. Poor Jeff says he had one and it landed him in hospital 2 years. Shit, bro. That bad, huh? Fuck, that's not good. Yeah, but I mean, dude, I just, yeah. I like to be a tough guy these days. I know that's not really healthy. I know that sets a... Everyone else is allowed to have a moment of weakness, but not me. I want to be a tough guy. Oh, geez, look at this. Yeah, I want to be the tough guy. Oh, we gotta go down and around. Fuck, I'm so sorry, Jeff. Yeah, dude. Fucking hell. How you going, Mara? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. I hope you're great. But as I said, this is the thing though. I can imagine. Here's the thing. I'm so happy to slug through everything right now, but it's like my body's got other ideas. It's, you know, I'm so happy to just slug through everything and keep on keeping on, but it's like my body has other ideas. So I don't know. Yeah, maybe I just need to move my body more and get into shape again. I'm not gonna lie, I think the fact that I've not been exercising is not helping. Steve says you get a little bit of bad anxiety the older you get. Because, you know, they say a little bit is healthy, right? But probably to the level some of us have it, maybe not so much. Yeah, of course, Hip Monkey. I'm sort of like not making light of Jeff at all. I'm just listening. I'm just listening and nodding my head, listening to his story. The sucking on the boodoo. Big fat juicy boodoo. Oh, how you going, Evander? Good to see you. Jeff says that we had any cunnies in here today. Nah, bro. I've actually been lucky. Like the morning stream and the evening stream, everyone's been super polite today. To be honest, everyone's been pretty friendly. So no, everyone's been really cool today. Jake, thank you for the share on TikTok, by the way. Yeah, no, everyone's been... We don't have... Considering how much 1 only's been growing lately on all platforms, I've been pretty fortunate lately. Like, we do get a couple dickheads, but on the ratio of, like, how many new people have been coming in and joining what we're all about, it's not that bad, honestly. It's really not that bad at the moment. Sorry guys, I get a little bit short of breath here. See, I have had a bit of a shortness of breath lately. Not all the time, but sometimes. How you going, Combat Carl? Good to see you. I've never really thought that you were ever a problem, Hitmonkey, and you've been a part of what we do for a long time, on and off. I've never really seen you as part of the problem, Hitmonkey. Don't flatter yourself, you're not enough of a dick. Yeah. You know, I have played Duke Nukem, but I'm just not very good at it. If I was better at Duke Nukem, I'd put it on tomorrow. I do like Duke Nukem, but I struggle. And even with the 25th anniversary edition, that comes with the rewind features and everything, I still find it very difficult, to be honest. But yeah. Yeah, good to see you, Combat Carl. Welcome back, legend. Hope you're wonderful. Gonna go back this way. I don't think it's the same, to be honest. I feel like the difficulty's harder. I feel like more of those like pig-looking fuckers sneak up on you and kill you in like 1 or 2 shots, even on the low difficulty. I disagree, but again, I'm not as experienced with it, so... But yeah, I find Duke Nukem very difficult. You think the game is the same? The game is not the same. The gameplay is the same. I don't think the game is the same at all. Gameplay is certainly the same. I'm not going to say that isn't. And so Tony says it's harder. That's not what I was saying. Well, I completely misunderstood you then, so forgive me. But I completely misunderstood you then. We only got like 2 levels left, everybody. Hey, God, Mars Pig, great to see you. Tony says never mind. Well, no, don't be like that, bro. I'm trying to understand what you're saying. I want you to be heard here, man. Yeah. I want you to feel heard, brother. Yes, it is. That I agree with. Dude, you know what? I'm kind of like Patrick Swayze in Roadhouse. You know how Patrick Swayze says, just be nice until it's time to not be nice? That's me, essentially. Just be nice until it's time to not be nice. That's your boy 1 only. You know, if you're nice, most of the time I'm going to be your friend. I mean, I'm not perfect, but most of the time. And if you're a dick, well, I'm going to tell you what a cunt you are. I mean, it's not rocket science. That's all right, Tony. Well, I don't disagree with you then. So sorry it was more complicated than it had to be. Combat Carl says it's only correct. There we go. Nice big yawn, big dick energy. Do we have any extra guns in here? I guess not. I'm falling asleep, and yet this game is almost done. So we're just gonna bring it home. We got through chapter 2 really bloody quickly here. I was worried we wouldn't do this within the time limit, but the way things are looking, pretty much going to be exactly 2 hours for this stream, which is exactly what I wanted. So my perception of time today has actually been pretty good. There you go. I know where every single key is in this bad boy too. There you go, cleaned house there. Fuck yeah. I don't even know who's shooting me. Oh, I'm not allowed to go in that middle bit, whatever. Oh, jeez, man. I just got money shotted in the face. You know what I'm trying to do here, guys, is save my big clips until the end. So we'll go out of here, go down here, and this is near where the exit is. I just realized we're actually on a low difficulty to speed through this today, so we're not going to have any issues. I'm going to open this bad boy up. Let's hit this button. Hit that button. Shoot Mr. Eyeball over here. And can you believe it? We're already up to the final level, guys. So we just need to rocket the hell out of the boss. And that is 2 episodes of Doom today. I only had to look at the map on 1 level. There's only 1 level that I had to look at the map. Oh, I want to thank everyone very, very, very much for being in here this morning. I hope you guys have all enjoyed this stream. I've enjoyed bringing it to you guys. If you could either tap the screen or hit the thumbs up depending on your platform, guys, best way to help out for free. Just trying to find where all these rockets are, and then we'll take on Rocket Charlie around the corner. Damn, look how many shells there are there, bro. It's awesome. Alright. Alright, let's take on Rocket Charlie. No, it's okay. Good to see you, Retro Storm. Thank you for coming in, Big Chris. I appreciate you. How you doing today, man? You good? Dude, he's moving around like... Yeah, good on you, bro. I'm very, very curious to see what happens tonight, guys, when it comes to freaking Monday Night Raw and how everyone reacts over R-Truth. I reckon the fans are going to hijack the show, hey. I can't help but think the fans are going to hijack the show. Damn, man, this is so much harder when you're by yourself. This is all very, very, very quick when you've got teammates, but by yourself, this takes forever. We can't be far off. Damn, man. Alright, we need to get more rockets. Jesus Christ, on a motorbike, eh? Alright, let's We stocked up on those bad boys. All right. Where is the fucker now? Oh, dude, he just helped himself into the room. Well, what, really? Dude, he just basically freaking custard himself. There we go. We got him. Yeah. There it is. Weekend went by so fast. Dude, we went to the Gold Coast for 2 days and it was a freaking blink, bro. It was an absolute blink. Thank you, Damo. I appreciate it. Next time you'll have to come in, eh? Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. That was a good 2-hour stream tonight, guys. You know what? It's good, man. I came back. I did 2 streams today. And I got some content made. I feel like even on my first day back, I've already gotten some rhythm. So I feel really, really grateful. So that's awesome, guys. So again, I thank you all so much for coming in. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I can't raid you guys on TikTok. So I'm going to bid you farewell in a second. My friends on... I don't know if... Okay, we're going to raid Mr. Headlock Gaming. That's where we're going to go on YouTube. Fantastic. Thank you very much for watching. And my friends on TikTok,